Hello, everyone. I just wanted to do a quick sit down and kind of talk about things. I first want to say I hope you're enjoying my little cooking videos. I know I'm a horrible camera person. I know that. This channel is not about camera. It's about the information, or maybe something funny, or looking at animals and just knowing what I'm doing on my farm. I don't have time to sit down and do videos. Okay. If I'm sitting down, I'm doing something else. Like later on, I'm going to be showing you the Kroger weekly ad that starts tomorrow. I will be doing one more video after this one today. I need to get that out there. I tried doing it earlier, but my dogs were driving me bonkers, and so I just went out and played with the chickens for a while. The reason I'm doing these cooking things is because I want to show people how I cook, because how I cook is very basic, and yet I add flavors and I add story to it. Like when I did the pork and the Caribbean sauce and with the pineapple, it told a story. The seasonings, the smell. If you could have smelled my kitchen, my husband walked in at one point in time and he was like, "Oh, what did you cook?" And I told him, he was like, "That smells awesome." So I knew I had done good. But little things that I do, like adding the coffee, if you add a little bit of coffee to some broth, you've just made that broth 100 times richer, especially when you're doing like beef roasts or pork roast. It does work with chicken. Now with chicken, I like to use beer, and I like to use beer with my meat, but right now I can't use beer, so I have to use other things. And the coffee is perfect. If you have a half cup of coffee sitting there, throw it in a skillet, cook you something in it, and you'd be surprised how good it is. I know that sounds crazy, right? But those little things that I'm showing you, like taking the peanut oil off the peanut butter jar and using that to make donuts out of canned biscuits. Do you see the flow there? Especially when you have kids, you want to be creative. Well, I like being creative because I like to eat. And I haven't been eating all that well lately. I mean, I haven't really eaten everything that I've cooked either. I've taken bites here and there, and things just aren't going well with that. I don't know what it is. But I want to show you how I cook, because I was never a homemaker. I always had a full-time job. And so when I come home after work and I needed to cook dinner for us and get it all done, I had to be creative. I had to be quick, and, it had to be good. My husband is big on flavor. He's big on a lot of flavor. He's a little more on the salty side, but I always hand him the salt shaker on that, or the soy sauce. But being adventurous in eating has also led to me being able to throw something together with odds and ends that I have in the house. And that's how you should cook. I mean, I know I'm probably rambling, but I just don't know any other way. I can do the big meals. I can cook Thanksgiving. I can cook Christmas. I can cook all of those things. I can make things from scratch. I prefer not to. You know why? Because I don't have to. If I had to, whole different scenario. But like I said, I wasn't a homemaker. Okay? I always worked full time, sometimes weekends, always on holidays. I mean, I always took the holiday hours. And then when I was the activity director, I made certain that I was there on holidays. When I was a social service director, I could get called at 3 o'clock in the morning any day to take care of really bad issues with behaviors or medications or something. So I was always involved in that. Then I went into manufacturing, and it was more like, okay, but I went back to second shift. And so I was constantly trying to find things to cook for my husband and I. And he's actually pretty easy to cook for. There for a while, he wasn't eating what I was cooking, but it was because I wasn't taking into consideration that he was having teeth issues. And now that I have addressed my cooking so that he can have what he likes and I don't have to eat pureed or mechanically soft food, we've got a happy medium going on. So I just wanted to share the way I cook with you. When I get up in the middle of the night from watching TV and I'm looking and I want something sweet, yeah, I might make donuts or French toast or something like that. Not always. Sometimes I make a bowl of oatmeal or have a bowl of cereal or something like that. But when I do those fun things, I'm going to just start showing them to you because I think it's pretty cool. When I have a sweet tooth, there is nothing going to stop me from making something with cinnamon and sugar. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. Have a great evening. I just don't know what else to say. There are some people out there that I admire so much, and I just hope they admire me sometimes. Bye, y'all.